Hi guys, it's Zilla back again with another video. This time, and I'm going to address this once and for all. I'm being asked still to this day by a lot of people out there, what is the best replacement handset for the Note 7 or alternative? Let's be honest, nothing can replace a Note 7. It is a very, very unique phone, not like any other phone. So you have to go to the next best alternative. I'm not going to talk about the Note 5 because to me, it's a little bit too old. It's still a very good device, but in Europe, it doesn't exist. It never got released here. I'm filming this video on the Pixel XL, so let me know what you think of the video quality and the sound quality on that. I actually recorded my review of the Pixel XL up there with using the S7 Edge. So I'll leave a link to that video at the top. So check out that video and then compare the two. See which one you think gives a better result in terms of video recording, guys. Now, a lot of you already know I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm a consumer just like you guys. I'm not a big YouTuber, not yet anyway. And I tell it how it is. If you want me to hold your hand, that ain't me, guys. I don't do hand holding. I'm not here to appease you just because you buy a handset and then you try and argue with me about something. That's your opinion. At the end of the day, I'm polite. Keep it polite in the comments, guys. If you troll me, I will just block you and report you. So don't waste my time with that or yours. And stop putting links in my videos. Do not put your video links in my comments because I'll just delete them. So like I'm saying, no sugarcoating, purely brutally honest. Like you, I pay out my own pocket for these devices. No one sends them to me for free. And it hurts just as much as it hurts you guys when you have to empty your pockets out to pay these companies. Let me take that off auto brightness. Now, what do I think about the S7 Edge? Is it still boss? Simple answer, yes. This is still the boss phone of 2016 in my honest opinion. If the Note 7 was still here, that would be the boss phone. And this would be its next in line, if you like. Now, I'll tell you why I'm saying that. And I'm going to try and make this video quick, because I know for a fact that the Pixel XL can only record in 4K and it'll go off in 15 minutes. So my aim is to get this done before the 15 minutes is up. So let's start right now why I think this is still a boss phone. Screen, 5.5 inches, 2K resolution, that's 1440 by 2560. Super AMOLED. Everyone knows Samsung make the best screens for mobile technology out there, guys. It's got a screen to body ratio of 76.1%, and that's 534 pixels per inch for any of you interested. It's Corning Gorilla Glass 4, so always on display. Lovely feature that is. And it's got the curved edges. What does that mean? Basically, it means this screen is killer. Even to this day, this screen is killer. It's probably still the best screen out there on any mobile device. And I'm not saying that lightly. Any of you who watch my videos know I've got the Pixel XL, I've got the iPhone 7 Plus, HTC 10, Huawei Note 8, and so on. I've got loads of handsets, so I know what I'm talking about. Curved screen functionality. Look, works, no issue at all. That is the people, Samsung invented that. Sorry guys, let me turn down my computer. I was going to go mad with, that's it. They invented curved screen technology. Now look how many copycat companies are now doing the same thing now the Note 7's gone. Huawei, I'm not knocking them for copying though, but I'm just letting you know. Huawei are now doing it. You've got, what's in it? Xiaomi, they're doing it. A lot of these Chinese manufacturers are copying this curved screen. They're doing it for aesthetic reasons. Samsung did it for aesthetic reasons and for functionality. So it's still got excellent functionality. There's so much you can do with the edge screen. It's brilliant. But no other phone does that. That's one reason. One big reason the screen is killer. That's one reason why it's still boss. It's running on my one's on an Exynos 8890 octa-core chipset. Believe me, some of the new handsets with the 821 Snapdragon versus the 820 Snapdragon, there's not much in performance. Believe me, guys. It's a small amount of difference in performance. iPhone 7 Plus A10 chip, that's more powerful than a Snapdragon. Let's be honest. The Exynos chip set is better than the Snapdragon chipset, but for whatever reason, the carriers in the US insist on having a Snapdragon put into their Samsung devices, so Samsung have to do it for them. Crazy. I don't know why, but that's down to them. So performance on this phone is excellent. It still runs with the pack. It still runs with the new kids on the block. It still performs high levels. It's still... Look at the fingerprint sensor. I'll do that again. Right, watch. People going about Samsung's fingerprint sensors are slow. Does that look slow to you? No, that's faster than the Pixel's fingerprint sensor. This has also got an Adreno 530 GPU, which is with a Mali T880 MP12. Basically, in layman's terms, this thing flies. It's got a skin over Android, but it will still fly. Trust me, I've had this since the day it came out. It only comes, this one, with a 32 gigabyte inbuilt storage. I would have liked 64 gigs, but I can forgive it that. You know why? Because it's got expandable memory. You can put a 256 gig memory card in here and it solves that problem. Perfect. So in terms of that, wonderful, no issue. Camera. Definitely, this camera is still in my top 3. It's debatable whether this is number 1, but it's definitely in my top 3. A lot of people... I've got the Pixel, guys, and I've done a glowing review on it. I've done a glowing review on it. So check that video out. But this camera does certain things for me that the Pixel camera can't do. There's a lot more functionality in it. You've got pro mode. And believe me, when you edit videos, when you're editing pictures, and you really delve into the pixels, you'll notice the quality of this compared to something like a Pixel XL. Pixel XL is excellent for point and shoot. Can't beat it. This as an overall package is better in my opinion. Remember, you can disagree with me, guys. I'm fine with that, but keep it polite. Don't be shirty with me because I'll block you. Simple. It's got 12 megapixel camera on the back with a f1.7 aperture, phase detection, autofocus, OIS. It's got a dual LED flash, and come on, it's got 4K video recording, touch focus, face smile detection. Well, let's switch it on. Let's try and get that up here. Now let me quickly take a snap real quick here. Keep that still. Look at how fast that shutter speed is. No issue at all. Let me try and bring that picture up. Look how good that picture quality is. You can see the lint stuck to this rubber car mount. You see that? That's how quality this is, and that's just in point and shoot mode. Camera killer. Front camera, self camera is 5 megapixels. That's also got a 1.7 f1.7 aperture with auto HDR on both front and back. This thing, I'm telling you, camera wise, definitely top 3, if not number 1. Still, in my opinion, you can argue the point, guys. I have all the phones, so Pixel XL, amazing point and shoot, but if you want to go a bit deeper, a bit more professional, this is a better option for you. Better. You know what, let me move this out of the way. Now let's talk about battery. This thing has got a 3600 milliamp hour battery. I get regularly 8 hours screen on time, and a long, over a day's worth of standby, no problem at all. This thing would charge from 0 to 100% in 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. The Pixel XL with a slightly smaller battery takes 2 hours 5 minutes to charge 0 to 100. The iPhone 7 Plus, forget about it. A 2900 milliamp hour battery takes 3.5 hours to fully charge with the charge that comes in the box. Disgraceful, but man, this is still fast as hell when it comes to charging, and the battery life is solid on this phone. Solid. I have no issue with battery life at all. You've also got wireless charging built in. So many handsets that come out don't have it. Even these so-called flagships that come out in this day and age, this time of year, still don't have that. Now let's talk about features. This is the biggest reason why this is still the boss. Your edge functionality. IP68 water and dust resistant. You can dunk it for 1.5 meters for half an hour. No problem. Curved edges. Wireless charging. Fast charging. Banging cameras. Heart rate sensor. And heart rate monitor on the back. Perfectly. Works excellent. You got flip to mute. You got so many. I can't go into them, guys, but for pound, nothing will beat this for features. Nothing. Only thing that could have beaten this was a Note 7. But since that's gone, nothing will beat this. No Huawei, no iPhone, no Pixel, no LG V20. None of them beat this for features. And when I mean features that work perfectly well and work good. I use a lot of features on this handset. Core quality is brilliant on this phone. Excellent. Now, it's got, look, always on display. That's another feature. You know, it's brilliant, this phone. The amount of stuff for this phone, this is not sponsored. You might think it is. It's not. This is my own handset, guys. Look at the, let's talk about the design of the handset. Look at it. Even by today's standards, this still looks more modern than a lot of the handsets that are coming out now at the end of the year. This came out the first quarter of 2016. Even though this came out first quarter of 2016, this is still one of the most sleek, beautiful looking handsets out there. Look at it. Glass back, glass front. Look how thin that phone looks. No bezels on the edge of the screens. And this in black looks bad. Look at it. It looks, I know it's a fingerprint magnet, guys. It can't be helped. But look at it. It still looks fresh. You know what I mean by fresh, guys? It still looks like, it looks like it's just been designed. You look at Huawei, all these other makers now, they're trying to imitate this. This still, in my opinion, looks better than those handsets still. You look at it and feel it in hand. They pack a 5.5-inch screen into a body of a phone that would be good on a 5-inch screen. So that shows you how much effort went into designing this handset. Let's address TouchWiz. TouchWiz, either you love it or you hate it. I love it because of all the features Samsung put in here. I love the Pixel XL for its simplicity. I love this for its features. Simple as. I know Samsung include what you call bloatware, but I don't class the features. The things they include, I don't use them. I don't class them as bloatware because I genuinely have use for them. S-Health, I love using that. By the way, I've got a Gear S3 on order, guys. Should be here end of next week. So, and it's the Frontier version. I want to be using that with this phone. So remember, hit that subscribe button and check out my review. I'll be one of the first to do a proper unboxing and review. Not one where I'm just calling it a review and it's just something in a conference that I've got to look at. That's not a real review, guys. So remember, subscribe and check me out doing that. This has you've got your Gear 360, that 3D camera. You've got VR. This is one of the first phones to have a VR. It's one of the best performing VR headsets that you get with this phone, period. And the Pixel XL still got to catch up with that. A lot of other manufacturers have still got to catch up with that VR experience. They're the first ones, I believe, Samsung, to have done that. So let's move on now. Let's move on. Let's talk about the quality of the headphone jack and the speaker. Now, again, I'm talking about the European model here, okay? In the European version, we have a Wolfson or Cirrus DAC built into the handset, not the Snapdragon DAC. Wolfson and Cirrus, if you're an audiophile like me, you understand who they are. I have an amplifier at home made by Cirrus. I've got their, basically, they make high audio grade products, and they have made a DAC for the Samsung S7 Edge, guys. I apologize to you, those of you in the States who don't have that in yours, but that's not down to me, guys. This has got a Wolfson DAC in it. So basically, not a lot of people actually know this. With this headphone jack, you get 24-bit audio. And a lot of people don't realize that. Believe it or not, they don't. 24-bit audio at 192 kilohertz. You know, and remember, this is the Wolfson DAC version. This is not the American version. So you might look at the American version and go, ooh, no, it's saying 16. It's not. This is 24-bit audio comes out of this headphone jack. Sound quality is fantastic. It's not the best. It's not the best. I'm not going to lie to you guys. As I said, I'm unbiased. It's not the best. It won't beat, say, an LG V20. And it won't beat the HTC 10. But believe me, guys, it's one of the top performing headphone jacks out there. Speaker. Let me put on a speaker demonstration for you guys real quick. Let's go into YouTube. Let me put on my Wi-Fi. Right, I'm going to play this really quick. Sorry guys, this is why I have my Wi-Fi connectivity off when I'm reviewing handsets, because I get that's how I get notifications constantly. Sound quality on the bottom firing speaker is not bad. It's not great, it's not the best, but it's not bad. A lot of people slated it when it came out, but when it comes to bottom single firing speakers, it's one of the better ones. It is a slightly muffled because they've had to put the water sealing in there, but it's passable. It's probably its worst, its most lacking features, that speaker. It's very loud though. It is very loud. It would have been nice if they put a secondary speaker in here and here. That would be beautiful. Obviously it uses a micro USB. It doesn't use Type-C yet, or well, it didn't when this was made. But you know what? That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't care what kind of connection that uses. Hey, believe me guys, if you're not into plugging in your computer and all that, even if you are, it doesn't make a difference. It does not make a difference. I should have really showed you around the phone. Really, there's a speaker. There's the mic. See that? There's the headphone jack, micro USB charging port, volume rockers, SIM card and SD card tray, noise cancelling mic, power button, metal aluminium frame that runs around it, very, very stealthy looking. And in black, I think this is killer look, this phone. It looks beautiful. And you've got your antenna bands there, and there. Now reception on this is very good. Call quality is excellent, high quality. I've got Wi-Fi calling on here, Volte or Volt, whatever you want to call it, that's on there as well. Let's talk about Bluetooth real quick. It's got Bluetooth 4.2, which is the most up-to-date version of Bluetooth. It's also got A2DP, LE, and aptX. Now, aptX is an important one. If you use Bluetooth headphones, that's the quality, that's what you want. You want a phone with aptX built in, and you want headphones that have aptX built in. iPhone don't do it because they don't include it in their iPhones because they don't want to pay the royalties, which is a shame. But believe me, guys, when I use these headphones, my Sony MDR 1000Xs, with this phone, banging. It sounds great. Believe me, you won't be disappointed. GPS performance, flawless. Hardly ever drops GP connectivity. This is a micro USB version 2, so it's a quick charge 2.0. Even with quick charge 2.0, it still beats the modern day phones with quick charge 3.0. I don't know what's going wrong with these modern day phones, what's going on with them. Now, I'm pretty sure I've included everything in this little, well, long video. It has gone on a bit longer than I would liked, but I like to be thorough and I like to be honest with you guys. So to sum it up, if you are replacing your Note 7 or having to get an alternative to your Note 7, this, guys, is a no-brainer. This is the phone you get. If you want to replace your Note 7 and you like the features of your Note 7, this is the phone, guys. This is it. Still looks beautiful. Still looks better than a lot of phones even made today. Look at the Pixel XL. Look at the iPhone 7. Look at a lot of these phones that have just come out. This still looks nicer. Still looks better in my opinion. And it still performs way, way up there, guys. Way up there. And it's still current spec. It's not lower spec either, this phone. So yes, the S7 Edge is still the boss, guys. It's still the boss. When it comes to features and having a phone that does everything, this is the phone. Nothing beats it. Pound for pound, if this was a fighter, this would kill everything in features alone. Period. There's no question about it, guys. Anyway, check out my video I did of the Pixel XL review. I love that phone as well, but for a different reason altogether. It's not for the reason I love this. I recorded that video using this phone, and I've recorded this video using my Pixel XL, so you can compare the two qualities and see which one you think's better. And especially the audio. Check out the audio in the recordings. Anyway, guys, this is Zilla saying, have a good day. And subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, I don't mind. Let me know what you'd like to see me review. As I said, I've got the Gear S3 coming, I've got an LG V20 that's on order, but that's the B&O tuned version, not the one that you get in America and around the world. This is the exclusive Korean version, which is tuned by B&O, special edition. So I'll be reviewing that as soon as I get it, guys. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.